Hi, the doctor's in. I'm Dr. LB, and I'm here to help you through your math difficulties. Today, we take a look at the domain of rational functions. The domain of a rational function is all real numbers except the values that make the denominator 0. So, for example, if we have the rational function f of x equals 4x divided by x squared plus 2x minus 24, we want to get this in its simplest form. So let's factor the denominator. It factors to x plus 6 times x minus 4. So negative 6 and positive 4 will produce a 0 in the denominator. So our domain in set notation is the set of all x. That vertical line means such that x does not equal negative 6 or 4. And then you close the set. Okay, so we got another one. Let's find the domain of x plus 4 divided by x squared minus 16. Again, if we factor that denominator, that factors to x plus 4 times x minus 4. Now here we can cancel x plus 4 out, but the domain, that value of negative 4 would still make the original function 0, so you have to exclude that as well. So the domain will be the set of all x such that x is not negative 4 or 4. Again, yes, you can cancel out x plus 4 in the numerator and denominator, but in the original function, negative 4 would still make that x squared minus 16 0. So you have to exclude that as well. Let's look at another one. We have x plus 8 divided by x squared plus 64. Now, x squared plus 64, that's not a difference of two squares, so it doesn't factor that way. There is no greatest common factor. So let's see if there are any x values that make this denominator 0. So let's set it equal to 0. So we have x squared is negative 64, or x is plus or minus the square root of negative 64, which is 8i. So this is not a real number. So our domain in set notation will be a R, which kind of looks like that, or we can say all real numbers. Basically, with this one, there are no real numbers that will make that denominator 0. Only complex numbers will make that 0. And so, but we are looking for real numbers that make the denominator 0. So here, there are no restrictions, and the domain is the set of all real numbers. So remember that Dr. LB is always in. Please come back for more math help.